In the ups and downs of life, amidst its uncertainties, how do we find our way? Whether in the pursuit of self-improvement, facing external challenges, or seeking inner peace, both Western Stoicism and Eastern ancient wisdom offer us profound insights. Each in its unique way reveals how we can confront adversity, take control of our fate, and remain resilient in a chaotic world. Just as the hidden revelations in the Bible guide believers, Confucius' Analects and Laozi's Tao Te Ching serve as guiding lights for those seeking peace and wisdom in Chinese thought. These cross-cultural comparisons, spanning time and space, uncover a path that leads from disorder to order, from confusion to clarity. Ancient philosophers inscribed their wisdom on stone tablets and scrolls, preserving it through the ages. In the West, Stoicism teaches us to align with nature, cultivate reason, and maintain inner calm. In the East, the voices of the ancient Chinese sages also resonate. Confucianism's emphasis on personal cultivation and governance, alongside Taoism's philosophy of non-action, paint a picture of harmony between life and the universe. However, this ancient wisdom is not just a relic of history, it quietly continues to shape our modern lives. Whether it's Western Stoicism or Eastern ancient philosophy, we find that their core principles bear striking similarities. Both teach us how to seek inner peace and take control of our destiny in a world full of uncertainty and chaos. But what does this really mean? Are these seemingly ancient philosophical ideas still relevant in today's society? And how can we, in our current lives, merge these seemingly distinct wisdoms to find answers that belong to us? As we embark on this journey of thought, you will find that this is not merely a reflection on ancient wisdom, but rather a doorway to new solutions for modern-day challenges. Are you ready to uncover the hidden secrets behind these two great philosophical traditions and find the path that leads to tranquility amidst the turmoil? As we explore the shared core principles between these philosophies, one of the most striking concepts is Stoicism's living in accordance with nature. This idea is not merely about passively accepting fate, it represents a proactive approach to life. Stoics believe that true strength stems from the union of reason and self-control. When life storms hit, it is through inner calm that individuals can withstand external pressures and chaos. For instance, when faced with the loss of a job or a breakup, Stoics avoid being overwhelmed by anxiety, choosing instead to calmly assess the situation and seek personal growth. Marcus Aurelius emphasized this in his Meditations, writing, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This underscores how internal control is our best weapon against external challenges. Stoicism also teaches that much of our suffering comes from an obsession with things beyond our control. For example, when the global pandemic disrupted our routines, Stoic philosophy encouraged acceptance of these changes while focusing on what we could influence, like developing new skills or adapting our lifestyle. In this way, we not only find peace amidst adversity but also turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Complementing this is the Confucian philosophy of self-cultivation, family governance, and world order. Confucianism emphasizes that personal virtue is not just an individual matter, but a responsibility to both family and society. By continually improving one's moral character, individuals can find balance between their inner and outer worlds. As parents, for example, we impart resilience to our children through our own cultivated character, enabling them to face life's challenges with strength. Confucius famously said, "The superior man cultivates himself by culture, and regulates others by virtue." This is not just a call for personal refinement but a reminder of our duty to contribute to the greater good. In this context, Confucian thought goes beyond personal perfection, it plays a vital role in promoting social harmony. When individuals engage in self-reflection and personal growth, the collective moral standard naturally rises, positively influencing families, communities, and even national stability. This intergenerational transmission of values fosters not only familial harmony but also infuses society with a sense of positive energy. Meanwhile, Taoism's principle of wu wei, non-action, offers yet another perspective. Taoism advocates for aligning with nature and minimizing interference, leading to inner peace and external harmony. In modern life, whether dealing with busy schedules or complex relationships, over-intervention often leads to stress. However, Taoist wisdom reminds us that sometimes, letting go and allowing things to unfold naturally yields better outcomes. For example, when faced with intense competition in the workplace, adopting a relaxed mindset and focusing on personal growth can often enable us to navigate challenges more effectively. Laozi's Tao Te Ching teaches that non-action achieves harmony by working with the natural flow, rather than through excessive control. Through comparing these philosophies, it becomes evident that both Stoicism and Chinese ancient thought offer remarkably similar approaches to managing uncertainty in chaos. They each encourage us to maintain inner calm and rationality while boldly taking control of our destiny. The intersections between these ideas not only broaden our philosophical understanding but also lay the groundwork for further exploration of personal growth, self-discipline, and more. It's clear that whether through Stoicism's emphasis on reason and self-control, Confucianism's focus on moral cultivation, or Taoism's advocacy for natural harmony, these philosophies all offer guidance on how to find peace and strength in the complexities of modern life. These ancient teachings are not just relics of the past, they serve as a compass for navigating the uncertainties of the future. By deeply understanding and applying these philosophical principles, we can discover ways to enhance our decision-making and improve our quality of life in an ever-changing world. When discussing self-cultivation and responding to external environments, the Stoic principle of control what you can, accept what you cannot stands as an essential starting point. This philosophy teaches us that, in the face of life's challenges, the real power often lies not in changing the events themselves but in changing how we respond to them. By applying rational analysis, we can identify what is within our control and what is beyond our influence. Take, for example, someone experiencing unfair treatment in the workplace. A Stoic would first recognize the controllable factors, such as their emotional response and how they handle the situation, rather than sinking into anger or helplessness over the injustice. This mindset shifts focus toward personal growth, perhaps by learning new skills to increase competitiveness, rather than futilely battling against an unchangeable environment. This combination of reason and acceptance not only allows individuals to handle pressure with greater composure but also motivates them to find opportunities for growth amid adversity. In today's society, we often face immense pressures from work, family responsibilities, and societal expectations. In these circumstances, applying Stoic principles can help us manage stress by setting achievable, controllable goals. For instance, a professional might set a realistic objective, like completing specific tasks each day, while accepting factors beyond their control, such as colleagues' work habits or changes in company policy. This approach helps maintain inner peace while improving work efficiency. Turning to the ancient Chinese philosophy of Taoism, Laozi's concept of contentment with what you have emphasizes the importance of appreciating the present and valuing what we already possess. Much like Stoicism, this idea doesn't advocate giving up on goals but instead promotes inner fulfillment as a way to combat external pressures. In today's fast-paced world, many people overlook present happiness in the pursuit of bigger achievements. The principle of contentment with what you have reminds us to cherish life's small joys, whether it's spending quality time with family or experiencing the satisfaction of reaching a modest goal. At the heart of this philosophy lies the belief that inner peace doesn't depend on external perfection but arises from accepting one's current state and finding beauty in simplicity. For example, when facing financial stress, while it may not be possible to improve the situation immediately, by practicing contentment, we can find happiness in the resources we do have. This mindset can ease anxiety and help us face challenges more effectively. In contrast to Stoicism's focus on rational restraint, contentment with what you have emphasizes emotional regulation from within. Stoicism urges us to control our emotions through logical analysis, while contentment encourages cultivating an appreciation for the present. Each offers a unique wisdom in dealing with external pressures, Stoicism shines a rational light in the storm, while Taoism teaches us to find inner tranquility amidst chaos. By blending these perspectives, we see that Stoicism and the Taoist principle of contentment offer complementary wisdom in coping with life's pressures and challenges. Stoicism's focus on control and acceptance allows us to maintain a clear mind in the complexity of modern life, while contentment with what you have highlights the importance of inner satisfaction. Together, these philosophies provide a comprehensive approach to balancing self-cultivation and external circumstances. Laozi's concept of the way of nature also offers profound insight. This principle advocates living in harmony with natural laws, encouraging minimal interference to achieve inner peace and external balance. Laozi believed the universe operates on its own natural rhythms, and humans should align with these rhythms rather than trying to impose artificial changes. The essence of the way of nature lies in managing desires. Laozi promotes simplicity and contentment, suggesting that reducing desires not only brings inner calm but also helps individuals better understand and accept the natural flow of life. In modern society, we are often driven by various desires, whether materialistic pursuits or a hunger for achievement, leading to anxiety and dissatisfaction. In such situations, Laozi's philosophy invites us to reflect on what we truly need. For example, in the workplace, many people are caught up in striving for promotions or salary increases, which may lead to stress. Laozi teaches that by letting go of the obsession with external success, we can gain a clearer perspective on our true goals and values. In this state of mind, we might find that enjoying the process of work and valuing relationships with colleagues are more fulfilling than simply chasing status. In life, the way of nature also encourages us to accept the ebb and flow of circumstances. In a fast-paced world, many people feel overwhelmed by the rush of time. Laozi's philosophy reminds us that slowing down and observing the natural rhythms around us can help us regain balance. For instance, when facing setbacks, we might pause and consider whether these challenges are part of a natural progression, pushing us toward growth. This shift in perspective enables us to approach challenges with more composure. Now, let's compare how Stoicism and Laozi's the way of nature offer different approaches to dealing with pressure and adversity. Stoicism promotes rational analysis and self-control, emphasizing clear thinking as the path to overcoming external challenges. Laozi, on the other hand, emphasizes harmony with nature, advocating for reducing desires and aligning with natural forces to find inner peace. Although the strategies differ, both aim to help us achieve balance within ourselves. For instance, when facing career challenges, a Stoic might analyze the problem and seek solutions through reason, using clear thinking to navigate obstacles. Taoism, however, would encourage first accepting the situation and letting go of attachment to the outcome, allowing a more peaceful approach to problem solving. This comparison shows that while different philosophical paths may lead to unique experiences, each offers valuable insights into how we navigate life's difficulties. Before we move forward, here are some questions for you to reflect on. Do you tend to use rational analysis to handle life's challenges, or do you prefer to go with the flow and let things unfold naturally? Which approach helps you find inner peace and strength? As you ponder these questions, continue watching to explore how these philosophies can deepen your understanding and help you discover the best mindset and method for your life. In exploring emotional management and impulse control, Stoicism offers profound insights. This ancient philosophy emphasizes emotional regulation through rational restraint, asserting that emotions are irrational, reason is key. From a Stoic perspective, emotions are often responses to external events, driving our actions. However, if left unchecked, they can lead to impulsive and poor decisions. Therefore, mastering the power of reason is central to managing emotions. Stoic emotional restraint is not about repressing feelings, but about encouraging us to use rational thinking to understand and manage them. When we face emotions like frustration, disappointment, or anger, Stoic philosophers suggest pausing to reflect instead of reacting immediately. This reflection helps us identify the root of our emotions, allowing us to respond in a more rational and effective way. For example, when someone makes a major mistake at work, feelings of disappointment may flood in. In such a situation, Stoicism reminds us to acknowledge the emotion but not be dominated by it. Instead, we can ask ourselves questions like, what can I learn from this mistake? Is this issue truly as catastrophic as it feels? By thinking rationally, we can transform anxiety into motivation for improvement, rather than getting stuck in guilt or discouragement. When dealing with anger, Stoicism provides practical guidance as well. When provoked by someone's actions, we often feel out of control. Stoic philosophy advises using a time delay strategy. In moments of anger, we can choose to step away from the situation temporarily, giving ourselves time to calm down. During this pause, we reflect on the source of the anger and consider how we truly want to respond. This self-regulation helps avoid impulsive actions and allows us to handle conflicts in a more mature and thoughtful manner. In short, Stoicism, by emphasizing rational control, offers valuable wisdom for managing emotions. Whether dealing with disappointment, anger, or other negative feelings, rational thinking and self-reflection are key tools for restoring inner peace. This approach helps not only in controlling emotional fluctuations but also in making wiser decisions, improving our quality of life and relationships. Shifting our attention to the ancient Eastern thought of Confucianism, the doctrine of the mean, is a core concept in emotional management. It emphasizes moderation and balance in emotional expression, advocating neither repression nor unchecked expression of emotions. Confucianism holds that proper emotional expression helps maintain harmonious interpersonal relationships and social stability. This balance is not about eliminating emotions but about expressing them in a reasonable way at the right time and place. For example, in a family gathering, when faced with differing opinions from relatives, Confucianism advises responding with understanding and tolerance. This approach not only reduces conflict but also makes everyone feel respected and valued. Furthermore, Confucianism emphasizes the cultivation of emotional intelligence through education and self-cultivation. By learning and reflecting on emotions, both their own and others, individuals can better adjust their feelings in life and achieve inner peace. Compared to Stoicism, Confucian emotional management appears more humane and warm. While Stoicism focuses on rational analysis and emotional control, seeing emotions as often irrational, Confucianism acknowledges the importance of emotions and sees emotional expression as an essential part of human society. This comparison reveals two distinct paths to emotional management. In practice, Confucianism promotes enhancing emotional intelligence through family education and social activities. For instance, when someone experiences a loss, Confucianism might encourage them to talk to friends rather than isolating themselves. Through communication and interaction, individuals can receive emotional support, helping them better cope with difficulties. This moderate expression of emotion not only offers personal relief but also strengthens emotional bonds between people. Let's compare how these two philosophies approach emotional management in specific scenarios. When facing the stress of unemployment, a Stoic might calmly analyze the reasons for their job loss, reflecting on their shortcomings and seeking ways to improve. A Confucian individual, on the other hand, might turn to family and friends for advice and emotional support. Through these interactions, they could find both comfort and new opportunities or directions. So, when facing emotional fluctuations, which method resonates more with you? Do you lean toward the rational restraint of Stoicism or the moderate emotional expression of Confucianism? By comparing these two approaches, we can better understand their strengths and weaknesses and find the mindset that best suits us. Emotional management is not static, it should be flexible, adapting to different situations and helping us find the most effective method for our own lives. Through these discussions, we can see that Stoicism and Confucianism provide different perspectives and methods for emotional management. These philosophical insights help us not only understand our emotions but also guide us in making more appropriate responses in complex social environments, ultimately improving our emotional intelligence and fostering harmonious relationships. Let's continue exploring how these philosophies apply to emotional management, and further understand them by relating them to real-life situations in modern living. Throughout history, many philosophers have conveyed their unique insights and wisdom about life through profound quotes and captivating stories. These pearls of wisdom were not only significant in their own time but continue to offer valuable guidance for modern people today. In the following, we will explore famous quotes and stories from Stoicism and ancient Chinese philosophy, and how they apply to contemporary life. In Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius and Seneca are two highly influential philosophers. Marcus Aurelius, in his work Meditations, wrote, "Each day is a gift." This quote reminds us to appreciate every moment of life and to maintain inner peace and rationality regardless of the external circumstances. During his reign as Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius faced the dual challenges of war and plague, yet he remained calm and rational, striving to lead with reason even in times of crisis. His story serves as an inspiration for many facing difficulties in life, encouraging us to hold fast to our values and beliefs even in adversity. Seneca offers similarly thought-provoking wisdom. He once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This highlights the importance of viewing life's challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. In modern life, when people face obstacles in their careers, they often feel helpless and lost. Seneca's philosophy urges us to find ways to improve ourselves in adversity. These stories encourage us to reassess our struggles and find the strength to overcome them. Turning to ancient Chinese philosophy, Confucius, Laozi, and Zhuangzi also left behind profound quotes and stories. Confucius famously said, "A person of virtue loves others," emphasizing the importance of compassion and respect in human relationships. In the modern workplace, understanding and applying this idea can foster more open and inclusive interactions with colleagues and friends. Laozi, in his Tao Te Ching, spoke of wu wei or effortless action, which reminds us to maintain inner peace and follow the natural flow of life. In today's high-pressure environment, this philosophy can help us find balance and harmony. When we explore Stoicism and ancient Chinese thought, we see that these quotes and stories are not just philosophical ideas, they reflect the cultural and historical contexts from which they emerged. By comparing these classic expressions from different cultures, we can gain a deeper understanding of their uniqueness and common ground, prompting reflection on our own lifestyles and thought processes. Stoicism, rooted in ancient Greece, emphasizes rationality, self-discipline, and aligning with nature. Marcus Aurelius noted in Meditations, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This message highlights that, when faced with life's challenges, it's our responses and attitudes that matter more than the events themselves. Stoicism encourages people to remain rational under pressure and find strength from within. For example, when someone faces unemployment, Stoicism might guide them to reflect on their response, focusing on handling the loss with reason instead of dwelling in negative emotions. In contrast, ancient Chinese thought often conveys wisdom through storytelling. Zhuangzi's "Free and Easy Wandering" is not just a tale but a deep reflection on freedom in life. Through the contrast between the enormous fish-turned bird Kunpeng and a small sparrow, Zhuangzi presents different states of life and freedom of mind. His story suggests that true freedom comes not from changing external circumstances but from internal choices and attitudes. Zhuangzi's imaginative and vivid storytelling allows readers to grasp the depth and breadth of his philosophy. Though their forms of expression differ, the core ideas of these philosophies complement each other. Stoicism seeks rational control and inner calm, while ancient Chinese philosophy emphasizes harmony with nature to achieve inner contentment. In both, we find wisdom that advocates for transcending individual emotions when facing difficulties, encouraging us to take a higher perspective on life. For instance, when dealing with stress, Stoic philosophy might suggest conducting a rational analysis, identifying what we can control, and letting go of what we cannot. On the other hand, Zhuangzi's perspective might encourage us to relax our mindset, go with the flow, and accept life's ups and downs. These approaches are not contradictory but complementary, offering a balanced way to navigate modern life's complexities. By comparing these quotes and stories, we're invited to ask ourselves, which philosophy resonates more with our own approach to life? In times of stress and confusion, do we lean toward rational analysis, or do we prefer to follow our inner feelings? At the intersection of these two philosophies, we might find a balance that works for us. Ultimately, what inspires our reflection is not only the wisdom of these classic quotes and stories but the cultural values they represent. Whether it's Stoicism's emphasis on rational control or ancient Chinese philosophy's focus on natural harmony, both offer valuable resources for addressing the challenges of modern life. As we seek to find meaning in our lives, understanding these different cultural philosophies can broaden our perspective and help us face life's many challenges with greater ease. In the pursuit of life's goals, when facing pressure and challenges, everyone seeks a strategy that works best for them. Different philosophical schools of thought offer diverse pathways to help us achieve a common goal, inner peace and outward composure. Stoicism, with its emphasis on rationality and self-discipline, teaches us how to handle life's difficulties through calm analysis and self-control. Within this framework, we can learn how to apply these ideas in modern life to overcome procrastination, increase efficiency, and remain steadfast in the face of challenges. Next, we will delve into how Stoicism guides us in achieving harmony between inner tranquility and external composure through rationality and self-discipline. This process is not just about personal growth but is also a vital part of reaching our life goals. Through this exploration, we will discover how rationality and discipline can open a clear path for us to find our own peace and strength in an increasingly complex world. In Stoicism, rationality and self-discipline are key to achieving inner peace and outer composure. The philosophy advocates that by analyzing situations rationally and exercising strict self-discipline, we can rise above fleeting emotional fluctuations and maintain a steady mindset. This concept, though rooted in ancient philosophy, holds immense practical value in modern life. In today's fast-paced society, many people struggle with procrastination, anxiety, and inefficiency. Stoicism teaches us that emotions are often irrational, and rational thinking is our tool to deal with them. When faced with a task, we must first evaluate it rationally, distinguishing between what we can control and what is beyond our control. This process helps us focus on actionable steps, reducing the anxiety that comes from procrastination. For example, when planning to complete an important project, we might feel overwhelmed by its size or complexity. Stoicism suggests breaking the task into smaller, manageable parts and working through them step by step. By setting time limits and practicing self-discipline, we can make progress on each small goal and gradually build a sense of accomplishment. This method not only improves efficiency but also allows us to maintain a calm and rational mindset when facing challenges. Additionally, Stoicism emphasizes internal self-control. When confronted with distractions or temptations, Stoic philosophy teaches us to constantly remind ourselves why we are committed to making rational choices. This internal reminder can help us overcome procrastination and enhance our self-management skills, enabling us to remain composed in various situations. By following the path of rationality and self-discipline in Stoicism, we can increase our productivity at work and cultivate a positive, steady attitude in other areas of life. The practical value of this philosophy makes it a crucial reference point for modern individuals facing complex challenges. In the following section, we will explore the Chinese philosophical approach to nature and harmony, examining how different philosophical frameworks can help us achieve the same goals. In Chinese ancient philosophy, the concepts of nature and harmony are viewed as important foundations for achieving happiness and success. Taoist philosophy emphasizes following the natural order of things, believing that everything has its own intrinsic patterns and rhythms. Laozi's concept of wu wei, or non-action, advocates for minimal interference, allowing things to develop according to their natural course. This philosophy teaches us to accept things as they are, avoiding unnecessary anxiety and conflict. In fact, such an attitude can help us find inner peace in today's complex modern society. This idea of nature and harmony also applies to modern life. Many people, when facing stress and anxiety, feel overwhelmed and unsure of how to cope. This is where adjusting our relationship with our environment becomes crucial. For instance, when overwhelmed with work, some people may push themselves to work extra hours, trying to force completion through sheer willpower. However, this approach often leads to more stress and fatigue. Instead, learning how to manage time and resources effectively and accepting the natural pace of things can often yield better results. This might mean prioritizing the most important tasks while temporarily letting go of those that cannot be immediately resolved, thus reducing inner pressure. In family life, we can also find applications of this natural harmony philosophy. Parents often impose strict expectations on their children, hoping they will grow up according to their plans. However, allowing children to explore their natural inclinations, rather than strictly controlling their growth, is a more harmonious approach to parenting. This not only fosters creativity but also reduces conflicts, making family relationships more harmonious. When we compare these two philosophical approaches, we see the effectiveness of both Stoicism and ancient Chinese thought in addressing life's challenges. In the face of life's pressures, Stoicism emphasizes rationality and self-discipline to maintain calm. In contrast, Chinese ancient philosophy advocates for aligning with nature, focusing more on inner harmony. When we face choices, rational self-discipline and natural harmony are not opposing forces but complementary ones. In some situations, rational self-discipline can help us overcome procrastination and increase efficiency, while in others, aligning with nature can help us better accept life's ups and downs. In conclusion, finding the right balance is essential in modern life. By combining Stoicism's rational self-discipline with the natural harmony of ancient Chinese thought, we can better navigate life's challenges while also finding lasting peace and contentment within ourselves. In today's fast-paced and high-pressure work environment, philosophy serves not just as a system of thought but as a practical tool to help us navigate daily challenges. Stoicism, in particular, emphasizes rationality, emotional management, and self-control, offering effective strategies for coping with stress. By integrating this ancient philosophy into the modern workplace, we can better understand how to remain calm in the face of pressure and uncertainty, ultimately enhancing both work efficiency and team collaboration. Therefore, exploring the application of Stoicism in contemporary workplaces is particularly important and necessary. The relevance of Stoicism in today's work environment cannot be overstated. As work conditions rapidly evolve and stress levels rise, many professionals find themselves grappling with anxiety and unease. Stoicism's guiding principle, focus on what you can control and accept what you cannot change, provides powerful tools for addressing these challenges. In practical workplace scenarios, leaders often need to make decisions amid uncertainty. In such situations, Stoicism can help them stay calm and make rational choices. For instance, when faced with market fluctuations, leaders might need to make difficult decisions regarding layoffs or resource reallocations. By accepting the reality of the situation and concentrating on controllable factors, such as team morale and productivity, they can make wiser choices under pressure. Team collaboration is another critical area where Stoicism can be applied. Team members may encounter various disagreements and challenges while working together. By embracing Stoic principles, they can better manage their emotions and focus on shared goals rather than individual gains. For example, during project development, if one team member expresses differing views on work quality, the team can accept these opinions and engage in rational discussions, fostering better collaboration rather than emotional reactions. Stoicism also encourages individuals to adopt proactive coping strategies when faced with work-related stress. In high-intensity work environments, employees can reduce anxiety by regularly reflecting on their emotions and reactions. Setting aside time each week for self-reflection, reviewing the challenges faced and their responses, can lead to improved strategies for handling similar situations in the future. This practice not only enhances work efficiency but also builds individual psychological resilience. Overall, Stoicism provides both employees and leaders with practical philosophical tools to manage emotions and boost work performance. By accepting the unchangeable while focusing on what is controllable, individuals can effectively reduce anxiety and promote collaborative efforts. These practices demonstrate the indispensable value of Stoicism in the modern workplace. In contemporary society, many individuals find themselves struggling with anxiety and unease amidst their busy lives. Ancient Chinese philosophy offers powerful support in this regard, particularly the concept of contentment brings happiness. This idea reminds us to appreciate what we have and find satisfaction in the present moment, ultimately helping us achieve inner balance. The key to practicing the contentment brings happiness philosophy is adjusting our expectations of life. In modern society, people are often driven by the pursuit of success and material wealth, causing us to overlook the simple yet precious joys in life. For example, within a marriage, differing expectations regarding an ideal life can lead to conflict. By drawing on the wisdom of contentment brings happiness, couples can revisit cherished moments together, focusing on the small details that brought them joy instead of fixating on unachieved goals. This approach not only reduces conflict but also strengthens their emotional connection. In friendships, the philosophy of contentment brings happiness plays a crucial role as well. Modern individuals often desire flawless relationships, but such expectations can lead to disappointment and anxiety. When we recognize that every friendship has its unique imperfections, we can embrace these flaws with a more open mindset. For instance, someone might feel hurt by a friend's occasional coldness, but viewing the relationship through the lens of contentment brings happiness allows them to acknowledge the support and joy the friend provides in other aspects, effectively alleviating negative feelings. Furthermore, applying the philosophy of contentment brings happiness in the workplace is highly beneficial. During times of high stress and heavy workloads, many people experience anxiety and fatigue. In such cases, adjusting expectations and focusing on current tasks and responsibilities can make challenges feel more manageable. For example, a project manager facing tight deadlines might choose to highlight the team's efforts and achievements rather than striving for a perfect outcome. This approach not only helps maintain inner peace but also inspires the team, fostering a more positive work atmosphere. In summary, the ancient Chinese philosophy of contentment brings happiness reminds us to adjust our expectations and focus on inner tranquility in modern life. By practicing this wisdom in our families, friendships, and workplaces, we can better manage our emotions, strengthen interpersonal relationships, and enhance our overall quality of life. This ancient wisdom is not just philosophical reflection, it serves as an effective pathway to finding a sanctuary for our souls in a complex society. In exploring the practical applications of philosophy, both Stoicism and ancient Chinese philosophy demonstrate their utility in personal growth and social responsibility. These two schools of thought not only provide individuals with internal support but also lay the groundwork for the harmonious development of society as a whole. Stoicism emphasizes reason and self-discipline, encouraging individuals to maintain inner peace when facing life's challenges. This attitude plays a significant role in personal development. By learning to control their emotions and reactions, individuals can remain focused and pursue self-improvement even in adversity. For instance, when someone encounters a professional setback, applying Stoic principles can help them extract lessons from the experience rather than wallow in negative emotions. This rational approach not only enhances an individual's resilience but also fosters growth through failure, leading to greater maturity and confidence. At the same time, the ancient Chinese philosophy of harmony and nature uniquely contributes to personal growth. Through the concepts of contentment brings happiness and natural law, individuals learn to appreciate every moment in life and coexist harmoniously with nature. This mindset helps alleviate anxiety and stress, allowing people to concentrate more on their own development. In interpersonal relationships, individuals establish more harmonious interactions by respecting others and their environment, contributing to societal stability and development. The value of both philosophies in promoting social harmony is equally evident. Stoicism advocates for civic responsibility and rational thinking, encouraging individuals to assume their roles within society. For example, when faced with social issues, employing rational analysis to propose solutions rather than resorting to emotional reactions can facilitate more effective problem solving in the face of challenges, promoting societal progress and harmony. In contrast, ancient Chinese philosophy places greater emphasis on harmony and mutual support in interpersonal relationships, advocating for inner peace to influence those around us. When individuals practice the principle of harmony is precious within their families and communities, they not only enhance their emotional management skills but also promote positive social relationships. This culture of mutual support and understanding forms the foundation for a harmonious society. In future articles, we will delve into specific applications of these philosophies, including how Stoicism and ancient Chinese philosophy can be applied in family relationships, workplace environments, and broader social interactions. These philosophies are not merely abstract theories; their demonstrated value and power in everyday life will provide us with further avenues for reflection and practice. By understanding and implementing these philosophies, each of us can contribute to social harmony while fostering our own personal growth.